stand. This is a real.
Hello and welcome to McMurray, at Fettes College this evening for the Under-18 Scottish Boys Cup semi-final between Fettes College and George Watson's. I'm Becky Mill and I'm joined by Samantha Judge. Welcome, Samantha.
Hi Becky, thank you. Nice to be here in the glorious weather of Edinburgh.
This is set to be a really exciting game. Fettes and Watson's is always a good derby, and over the years played each other. I think last year was unfortunately in the first round, but 3 years ago it was also the semi-final. So have they played this already this season? I should know that.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I should probably know that too.
I don't think they have. So the game is about to get underway with Fettes attacking to the left and Watson's to the right. Sam, anything on Watson's?
Well, I think I was told the last time I think we beat Fettes was in the 2022 Cup final.
Oh, very good. And fun fact for the viewers, the captain of that team was Zach Talbot, who is now coaching Fettes' first 11 in this game.
Oh.
So a fast start from Watson's, but a great tackle there from Archie Strachan. I can imagine there'll be a few nerves and there'll be some quite fast play to start off with, but I imagine the boys will then settle into the game.
Yeah, the adrenaline's always pretty high in the first kind of minute or two. You kind of got to get your second wind, if I remember.
Play each other into the game.
Yeah.
Looks like Fettes are outletting with 3 at the back, and at the moment Watson's sending out a high player to pressure the centre-back. Fettes centre-back Ollie Pillinger, who actually returned from the Cricket Under-19 World Cup only a few days ago, so he is fresh off the cricket pitches and straight onto the hockey pitch.
Talented boy.
Very talented. Fettes moving the ball really nicely, using Cody Adams in there as a screen player. Looks like Watson's kind of sitting off at
a half court. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And then, like you say, just sending one out. That's
probably quite a good tactic from Watson's. It's not something that you see that often in boys hockey, and I can't imagine it's something that our boys have actually come up against very much. So it'll be interesting to see how they cope.
Yeah, I think you just need to be patient, don't you? And like we say, it's hard in the first couple of minutes of a game because, you know, you're wanting to play fast and play forward. But when a team sits back like this, it's, you know, you've got to try and be patient and find the gaps.
It looks like Watson.
Whoa.
Play on. Lovely trap there.
Good, that's Harry Hatton, did well there to win the foul.
Fettes setting up with a much higher press than Watson's, almost kind of trying to, not necessarily split, but pressurise the players.
We're playing 3 at the back there, you can see. More of a kind of 3-2-3-2 formation from Watson's.
Great tackle from Cody Adams there. Carrying really strong into the D.
Oh, that's unlucky.
That's a good carry from Cody, getting his head up, looking for the back post option.
Fortunate there from Watson's that he played it off his own foot there, but he's definitely looks a danger.
Yeah, Cody Adams, one of Fettes' Scotland under-18 players, along with Angus Fletcher and Ollie Pillinger and Archie Fletcher and Angus Moe all involved in the Scotland setup.
Is that an under-18s?
Some under-16s, some under-18s. Although they'll all be under-18s now. Or aspiring. Emerging aspiring.
Oh, of course.
Up to date, Sam.
We're unfortunately missing our captain, Matthew Leaper, who's involved in the national squad. He's torn his ACL, which is a big blow, especially your final year in captaining.
He's a big loss. He's been a really key player for Watson's over the last few years, so that's
also a big loss for me at Watsonians.
Yeah. When did you do that?
October, I think, against ESM.
It's in a club game.
Yeah, it was in the club game.
So that'll be him out for the whole season. Maybe back for some international stuff in the summer?
I'm not too sure. He's going to Edinburgh University, so they've been kind of. It is an excellent choice.
University.
So they've been really supportive with his rehab. So yeah, it's good. So I'm not sure you want to. Yeah, you don't want to rush it.
No.
So again, we can see Watsons are just sitting off here.
Credit to Watsons, they've been pretty disciplined. It's always a funny one at times. You kind of, Fettes move the ball around a bit, you can get a bit bored at times.
Yeah.
It's a big aerial from Ollie Pillinger, but
I actually really like a half court. I think a lot of players think it's quite defensive, whereas I think, as an attacker, when I played, just look at the space then when you win the ball to then play into, and if you've got some quick players, which Watsons do, then hopefully they can exploit that space.
Yeah, I completely agree, and I think it's one of those, I say people look at it as quite defensive. That is a great.
Oh, here's a chance. First corner.
I don't know whether it bounced off his back stick.
That's Hamish Grimes, did well there.
Looked like he got the ball, but I wonder whether it then hit his body or anything as he was diving down.
No video referrals at the McMurray, no?
No, unfortunately not. That'll be the next thing for us.
I'm sure it will be.
But I'm sure Ollie will be going back and watching that again as soon as this game is over. So first corner of the game, so we're interested to see what Watsons go for, who their threats are. We've
got Jamie Leonard at the top, who is a threat. He's currently Watson's top goal scorer with 11 goals. Like to tell me he's Ronaldo number 7. So let's see if he's Ronaldo-esque here. Oh, well run down.
That's great.
Oh, that's a chance.
Really well run there. I think that was Angus Fletcher running that down, but Fettes is taking the ball really quickly and looking for a quick counter-attack. Watsons have done well to regroup there quickly. They have done well.
And just be patient. No need to foul there, I think. We just need to be patient in there.
That was good from Watsons. They actually didn't let Cody get over the halfway line. They all got back really quickly. Key with half court is obviously to kind of trying to stretch the pitch as much as possible for Fettes, and you can see the half-back, particularly on the left, is trying to step up. That's a great aerial, unfortunately not picked up.
I mean, Watsons will be quite happy with that. They'll be that's twice that the Fettes have thrown an aerial and twice given possession to Watsons, so they'll be quite happy with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Difficult to, an aerial's an unusual choice, I think, when it's half court, with the rule being, you've got the players got to be in space to pick it up. But as we say, there's not that much space.
No, but agreed. And obviously, because it's half court, Ollie's got a huge aerial, so actually he's playing it from probably 10, 15 metres further forward than he would normally. So actually judging the distance is quite challenging. Yeah, you're right. An aerial into a pretty crowded D isn't necessarily the best decision at times, but you can see what he's trying to do. Fettes needs to move the ball on quickly here. That's a good lead from Archie Strachan, good vision from Ollie.
Oh, Alex Turner's done well there. Good advantage from the umpire. Oh, could be the first card.
No real need to tackle there. He actually had Tom Wolford stepping up, and he just needed to channel him onto his stick.
Again, adrenaline going.
Yeah.
Oh, the Fettes Ultras are here. We can hear them.
Good to hear that they can all spell, so that's excellent. Huge crowd here tonight. Can't see many Watsons fans. Are they just arriving? Buses arriving late?
Yeah.
Or maybe they're all watching on TV because they wanted to
hear
your dulcet tones, Samantha. Oh, that's a lovely ball.
I think they're sick of hearing my dulcet tones, to be honest.
That was a great ball, and actually Watson's had 2 unmarked players there in the D. Is that Jamie Leonard as a forward?
Yeah, I think he's playing wide mid.
Wide mid. Not a centre-back like his dad.
No.
An excellent centre-back at that, though.
It was. No, we've got Jamie Harvey-Clark and Zach Edwards up front at the moment, with Jamie Leonard wide mid and Johnny Lambert in the middle. Johnny's one of our under-16 national players.
Fettes caught a little bit of time just kind of trying to dive in. There's some good ball carriers here from Watson. Fettes need to be patient, channel the players onto the kind of waiting defenders.
Yeah.
Watson's looking for a kind of high transfer here.
Yeah, looks like we've got more into a back four
good positioning
here.
from Angus Moe there, kind of saying line to goal.
Harry Hatton with the aerial in. Not quite got their distances yet,
No.
either Ollie or Harry yet.
Obviously, if you're smart, you can play it. You know, if you're smart and playing a ball into the area, it's quite an easy way to win a short corner.
It is.
But not all umpires. But it's good having 2 neutral umpires, Ben Burton and Hamish Kinlock, who've obviously played in many a semi-final when they were at Stumel. But it's good to have neutral umpires for the game. Again, Fettes just being patient with the ball, just waiting for spaces to open up. It's key here that Fettes don't get frustrated. You know, Watson's doing a good job being balanced, and Fettes don't then just try to force the ball. You can see there's actually quite a massive gap at the moment between the midfielders and the forwards.
And it's almost there, like Jamie Leonard's trying to initiate then the press, and I think that's what you have to and that's what you have to understand. As soon as one goes, you all have to go. Whether it's the right decision or not, you have to commit to it. I'm not sure you can header the ball when it's play on.
Unusual. Oh, the first time one of our players has been spoken to.
For him, or maybe just a team?
Yeah, I think they.
Cody, is he the captain?
No, Angus Moe's the captain.
Oh, sorry.
So I think it probably was for
Cody
for chat. I think they were a bit frustrated. I mean, we could kind of see from the sideline that it had actually bounced off his head.
It had.
But again, you can only play, the whistle, and therefore the boys have to make sure they just focus on that.
Chris Cattle with a nice pass, good down the right here.
It's a good tackle.
Watson's definitely looking like they want to attack down the right-hand side here.
Yeah, and they're doing well to kind of create the space out wide as well by moving the ball, and they seem to have an overload there most times. Fettes needs to try, and that's a good tackle there by interception by Tom Wolford. Zach Talbot barking instructions on the sideline.
I'm always a little bit frustrated with that one there. So they have a high transfer, and I think teams are really keen to play with they play a pass, then they try and force the ball through with the first ball. And Fettes are set up, and they just pick that off. And I feel like we need to be a little bit more patient, and just in general in hockey in general, and just move the ball rather than trying to force it with the first pass.
Yeah, it's the Germans, isn't it, that often are really good at playing a high transfer and using that. And as you say, just playing the ball in and out and then creating that overload.
Yellow card for Jamie Leonard.
Green, I think.
Green, sorry.
Yeah. But that's 2 green cards you've had already, so it'll be interesting to see,
Next one will be a yellow.
We won't mention it too much, but last year's semi-final was a fairly ugly affair for Fettes. Although we won it, so there was many yellow cards, so it's really important the boys remain disciplined.
Who was that again? Was that Stu Mel?
Yes, I think it was 9 yellow cards, so they've learnt their lessons, hopefully. That's almost a pretty effective ball.
I think the boys all, the teams, the schools, they all know each other so well, and there's, although boys hockey, school hockey is growing, they do play each other quite a lot, and, rivalries are established, so, tension can be high, a lot at stake, bragging rights for the city.
Absolutely. We're obviously slightly different in that quite a few of our boys, or lots of our boys also, rugby players, so they have just that little added element of physicality, and and it's a good skill, and it's a good thing to be able to kind of control the different levels of morales on things going into different games, and obviously where they need to be for a rugby game is slightly different to where they need to be for a hockey game.
Yes.
At times we don't necessarily get it right, but
good break here if they can get the numbers forward. Fettes.
Jamie Bruce, he's our first 15 vice captain. But has featured in the last 2 cup finals. I think scored in the last 2 cup finals.
Ah. So there, Fettes opted. That was a good lead from Cody Adams, and they opted to play forward first, which I like.
You can see.
Unlucky backstick.
But you can see Fettes as well had an overload here with, I think it's Harry Sinclair out there on the left. So had they moved out wide, we actually had quite a good attacking position.
Well, they're still a player up, aren't they, as well?
Very true. Good observation. I have to say, when you're standing here, it's very hard not to shout. Such as, you have a player up, boys. Make the most of it. And it's taking a lot of willpower not to shout. Especially because the coaches are all on the other side, so you kind of want to help them from this side. Yeah.
One thing, Watsons haven't had a huge amount of success through the middle of the pitch. We say this now. Where's Harry going now?
Yeah, that's a great ball.
We've not really managed to get Rafa Hill or Johnny Lambert into the game. I'd like to probably get them on the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, I think Fettes is doing quite well to kind of protecting the middle of the pitch. But it looks like at times, Watsons are wanting to play wide. So, hopefully Fettes are going to keep that.
I mean, they're probably trying to keep it away from Cody.
Yeah. Yeah, and Cody, actually, to be fair, he's been mainly playing as fullback whilst Ollie's been away. And, traditionally the last few years he's actually been one of our forwards. But for Scotland and ESM, he plays as a defender, so quite versatile.
Yeah,
it'd be interesting to see, I think, the longer it takes for us to get some chances, it'd be interesting to see if Cody ends up slightly higher up the pitch. Angus Moe as well, he's a forward for Scotland as well, and he's kind of playing midfield. But that's pretty common, playing different positions for your school, slightly more key roles within the midfield.
Great attribute though for Cody,
definitely.
To be able to play all those.
He's an excellent distributor of the ball, to be fair to him.
But also a good finisher.
Very good finisher. And very fit as well. He's worked really hard on his fitness, and he can kind of go and go. Zach's had them out running lots.
Good for him to be playing Premiership hockey as well.
Yeah, really good. Yes, he's moved from Inverleith to ESM this season, which has been a really positive move for him. Yeah, how many of these boys are Watsonians? Do you know?
Yeah, they all play, but only Matthew was in the first squad. Harry Hatton has been training with us as well, and Alex Buckley's trained a few times. But they kind of play men's. So Jamie Leonard was playing the men's indoor team, first team, but they are playing twos at the moment.
It's great having that connection with the school and the club as a kind of platform into men's hockey. Yeah, I think we've got quite a few. Fettes over the years haven't always had loads of club players just because of the nature of how our school weeks work. But actually this year we've got a number of boys, mainly split between ESM, so Ollie, Cody, both at ESM, and then Archie and Angus Fletcher and Angus Moe all playing at Grange. Angus Fletcher playing irregular for the ones. Jamie's going to swipe that.
Ooh. So this is the tricky one, isn't
Yeah.
it? So
This is what I said, you could win a corner from
yeah,
that.
exactly. So that was the Watsons player, Alex Turner, going into the space that the Fettes boy was already in, which you can't do.
I have to say, I don't think he knows Jamie Bruce, because if I saw Jamie Bruce winding up like that, I would be at the other end of the pitch.
Yeah.
That is for sure. He can fairly hit a cricket ball as well, so I'm not sure.
I like it though. I
Yeah,
like that
why not?
attempt.
Zach Wallace style.
Yeah.
Penalty stroke. So that's
That was-
Cody flicking, and it's come off the postman's foot just inside the post. That's a pretty slick corner, to be fair. Cody managed to get.
I don't fancy taking that off my foot.
No.
And I'm trying to see who it is, and no one's limping. So
No. You'd
So
be
it's
rolling
I
around on
would
the
have been.
floor.
So unlucky Patrick. Always I think it's an advantage for the forwards when it comes to a penalty stroke,
Yeah.
whereas the new kind of shuffles or running
Yeah.
penalties I think goes more onto the goalkeeping side of it. Gives them a slight more advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. And last night we had the girls' semi-final between MES and Fettes, which ended up going down to penalty strokes. And it's funny because nowadays so few competitions go to penalty strokes, but obviously because there's no technical official. But yes, we were saying that on the sideline. It's very much in the attacker's favour.
So interesting to see now what Watsons do here. If they're going to step up the press.
So there's still a lot of time to go in the game,
Yeah.
and whether they decide they've actually had a bit of success in their half court, and whether they
That's
a foot.
yeah.
I'd say it's maybe 2 feet, but
You just hear the noise, don't you?
Yeah.
And you wonder. But nothing was given.
no. And who are we to criticise an umpire?
No, not me.
Misdiscipline, I think, is what you know now,
yeah,
Sam.
yeah, I was
Never in trouble with the umpires, never.
always quite quiet.
Especially as a coach.
very
quiet as a mouse.
Very quiet on the sideline. I mean, obviously, I work with Sarah Wilson,
Very
our
true.
umpire of the International Umpire of the Year.
And I was kind of hoping that she'd be umpiring. I do always enjoy
Well-
telling our boys that they have the best umpire in
Yeah.
the world.
Well,
And she knows the rules, they don't, so don't they
she's,
dare utter a word.
She's actually in Valencia for the Pro League, so she left this
Oh.
afternoon.
And this isn't the same standard as the Pro League? Oh, a slight error there. Kind of miscommunication between Cody and Harry Sinclair there.
See if Watson
So is it-
can take advantage of this. They're kind of deciding to set it up and not take a quick free hit.
It's a shame, though, is when it's kind of completely unforced error, and actually, you know, that's where players just have to kind of get rid of that and just get on with the next thing. He's trying to force them back. It's a good tackle there by Andrew Rushbrook.
I would like to see Alex pick up more dynamic, be more on the move. You know, he's kind of inviting that tackle.
Because actually, if he'd gone there, I think he would have
Yeah.
had him for pace
Yeah.
there.
And it's down, you know, the defender's left foot.
That looked like a deliberate back stick. It wasn't deliberate. Oh, a few more.
Ultras have arrived. Atmosphere is hotting up here at
Must have
McMurray.
had their dinner and come over to watch.
Refueled.
Yep. Oh no, sorry, academic priority. They've obviously all been with their teachers and now come over. I do like an evening game. I always think it's, you know, we've had lots of Friday night lights over the last few years.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good thing that schools have started doing that now, especially with so many players playing club hockey.
Absolutely. In saying that, though, our first 11 girls played St George's on Tuesday lunchtime.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
It was rather lovely.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you have
Tuesday
many fans,
afternoon.
though? I'm all
Well,
about
we
how
did.
many fans you... Because I guess the kids could come and watch, yeah.
And, it was very pleasant.
That's the beauty of playing. So we're so fortunate to have such good standard hockey within Edinburgh that actually we can get these fixtures played at lots of different times without it disrupting the school day too much.
Good from here.
That's really good. I think he should maybe drop that out there, but that was good double teaming from Watson's.
Difficult there when you turn your back, isn't it? To try and manufacture the foul.
I think he needed to play that out. You couldn't really see too much, but it was a really good carry through. Just Felix
it's gone
Usher.
a little bit quiet, I think, with Watson's. I've noticed. They started loudly. You feel a little bit deflated after the goal, but like you say, there's plenty of time left. You just need a little. Oh.
Just tackles like that, we didn't need to kind of get ourselves flat. It's just let them carry the ball.
Impatience. I mean, I'm new to coaching men's hockey this year.
Of course. Samantha as the Watsonians men's ones coach.
And I know that there is a time and a place for the aerial, but I'm just not. Well, here we go. But I just would rather play hockey, and I feel. I feel that we turn over possession quite a lot with the aerial, and and I think if we were to count here how many times possession has been turned over by throwing an aerial, it would be higher than we would.
Yeah, I think we've had the corner one that obviously went through. Yeah, it's very different from the women's game. How many aerials did you throw in your career, Sam?
None. I picked up in fact, I don't even think I picked up any. I was probably
drew it at Edinburgh Uni.
I was probably shouting at them saying, "Play the ball on the deck."
Yeah, it's interesting. I think, and you watch some men's hockey and they are used as a really good pass, but I think it's just kind of varying. It's a great option to have, but it's just recognising when to use it.
Absolutely.
And I actually think that was a good option to use it. There was quite a lot of space, and it actually had a kind of 2-on-1.
Now it looks like Fettes have kind of gone back to half court, and to see how Watson's will cope with that. Good turn by Johnny Lambert.
That's definitely a change.
Here's a chance.
So I'm not sure I've ever coached the boys to do a half court, so I like it. Zach adding something different in.
How dare he? That was a good chance there for Hamish Grimes. Again, though, got to hit the target when you've got a free shot in the D. A bugbear of mine is when it goes over the bar, as the boys will tell you.
Especially off a reverse.
Yeah.
I remember being shouted at you for that from you a few times. This is good pressure from Watson's here.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Cody Adams, excellent skills. Oh, he's gone through his legs.
I mean, that's lovely.
That's outrageous.
It is.
That is a crowd pleaser.
It is.
I'm just jealous because that's something I could never do.
I know, same. I don't think I ever played the ball in there. Great tackle from, and Alex Buckley did well there, just to play it off, not try and do anything too much.
Yeah, no, it was really, really composed. 2 players there, just.
Yeah.
That was. I've been impressed with Watson's defending, actually. They've been really balanced in what they've done. They haven't given away too many fouls, and actually when they've forced Fettes to play the ball.
Good back in, Hamish, good. That's the important thing as well. When you send out a lone striker, it's that jump back to get back in and help your midfield.
Really good build-up play there from Fettes.
Nice. His 3D skills are insane.
But that was really nice. They were under too much pressure, but they just moved the ball in and out, knew where the next pass was. A nice little overlap there. When it's played like that, it's simple.
Now I would go up to say I would press that, straight away. We know that he's a good distributor, so then just don't give him time, get right up there. Good, Chris.
That's a great pickup.
Oh, was he 5?
I think the rule now, though, is not necessarily has to be a strict 5, as long as he's got it under control. And he did well there. He waited until he had it completely under control.
He did.
That was good hockey. I mean, it was a great pickup under pressure.
Yeah, Chris will be disappointed because it was a good pick from him originally.
It's interesting though, because if he'd missed it and it hit the Fettes and the Fettes player got it, was he within 5 and actually would it have gone the Watson's way anyway?
Yeah, don't know.
Oh, Fettes missing a L1, probably a sign it's probably not going to go left. That's a great finish from Cody Adams. I think the keeper might be slightly disappointed
Yeah, it
with
looks
that.
like it was right down the middle,
Yeah.
didn't it?
So that's 2 good pull-out stops, injection, and Flick's actually quite slick. And that's the end of the first half.
They'll be buzzing to score. That's a great time to score, isn't it? And now, Watsons have got to go in there, kind of regroup. Dan's got to, and Sean on the sideline have got to, keep the boys going. Still another half of hockey. They've had chances. And it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
My hands are like, it's quite fun.
Are we all? They're a wee bit wet.
When are you leaving? I can run this when you go. See you later. Yeah.
Welcome back to the second half of the Under-18 Scottish Boys Cup semi-final between Fettes and Watsons. It's currently 2-0 to Fettes. Fettes with Cody Adams scoring both goals for Fettes, one from a penalty stroke and then a short corner right in the last few seconds of that half. It's going to be interesting to see how Watsons come out. They've been sitting at half court, so do you think they'll change it up, Sam? Or
I think maybe first 5 minutes they might stay half court, see how that goes, but I think at some point they've got to step up and press, which is maybe then works to Fettes' advantage because they've got some great ball carriers who want space to run in. But it looks like they're just going to sit half court, send Hamish Grimes out, put some pressure on in there.
I always think a half court when you send a player out is quite a good tactic. It's quite unnerving, and actually, if you're smart, you'll realise that actually you're not under too much pressure. You can just keep the ball moving. But actually, if you suddenly see him coming towards you, Ollie's done well there. And actually, they've just kind of kept the ball moving. And he's now dropping back.
Yeah, I think if I was to coach it, I kind of used to sit half court and then send the centre forward out, but mainly when it's at one side.
Yeah.
So if it gets to the left half back, and then cut it and try and keep them in at that side, which you know, Fettes did well to get it out of that and manage to transfer the ball. But I think you want to, you know, once you get them to one side, you want to keep them on that side.
Like they're doing there, actually. It's like they heard you, Sam.
I'm mic'd up to Dan.
But to fair to Fettes, Angus Fletcher's done really well there in the middle, controlled it nicely. Yeah, I've been impressed actually with the screenplay between Fettes, between kind of Angus and Cody.
Yeah, they've made good decisions. They've carried when they've needed to carry, and they've played some really quick ball passes when they've had to do that. So yeah, it's been smart play by the two.
Crowd are going wild currently. It's almost I can almost not hear myself.
It's like being at Tynecastle.
Fettes got to stay switched on here. There's actually an overlap player on the right hand side. I'm not sure. Again, we're saying if Watsons can move the ball wide, actually they've got quite good options up on the right hand side.
You know, I think
like Jamie Leonard, I think.
Yeah, and I think Ollie Patterson did well there. And I think if he could have got it out to Alex Turner, then down to Jamie, that would have been a good move. He just kind of maybe took a touch too much.
Is it inappropriate if I shout that he's free? Well, he's free.
Yeah. Was the dig in the ribs too much from me? Oh, you know, that's a few times Watsons have played that kind of long ball in, and it's managed to get all the way through. You just need a forward there, which, you know, actually Jamie's that kind of player who does, you know, he would be that person that would dive.
I thought that was a really well worked.
Yeah, and I think you've just got to gamble, don't you?
And actually, good. I mean, he carried the baseline well, and actually had that gone across, Fettes were kind of down players. One of my least favourite charts.
Yes.
For those that can't hear, this is a library. That and the "We've got the ball" chant.
Yeah.
Sam's favourite chant was obviously "Feed the Judge" when she was the Edinburgh Uni centre forward.
I did enjoy that.
Get the crowd going.
It did. It did. I didn't make it up, by the way, although some people might
so
think
she
I
says.
did. And here we go. Hamish Grimes is through. A real chance for Watsons. What can he take it round? And another stroke.
Never go to ground. Although it's tough because he didn't get the ball, but the ruling is, isn't it, as soon as you go to ground, especially in the D.
So
that was a bit of a rash decision, I think, there, because actually Archie Fletcher had judged that well and came out at exactly the right time. Who do we have taking?
I know we're going to have a standoff. No, Johnny knows his place. Johnny knows his place. Ronaldo's got it.
High for glory, low for goal?
High. Reach him.
That's a well taken.
Well done.
That's a really well taken stroke from Jamie Leonard.
Oh,
some good celebrations.
I thought I was getting a. What is it? The Ronaldo.
Sui?
Yeah, I mean, look at us. It's embarrassing that we don't know that. Zoom or something.
No,
is it? I don't know.
That's embarrassing. No, it's not like I don't know what it's called.
Oh.
I can demonstrate it for you.
No. Now we've got them rattled. Look at this. Jamie's on one.
Yeah, and this is really important. You always say 5 minute, next 5, you know, after whether you're scoring a goal or conceding a goal.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, be patient, good Harry. You know, there was Ollie Patterson made a good run there into space, but I think that was the right decision. Just keep the ball.
And actually, this is
enjoy the ball.
Yeah, and this is good for Fettes. I think they need to slow the game down because it's so tempting there for both teams just to kind of go very frantic.
Good steal, go on. Win it something. Yes.
Yeah, Fettes just getting it a little bit over the top and kind of just diving in for tackles and just getting a little bit kind of slightly rash. As I say, the umpires are giving corners. Now that was a very fair decision for a corner there. We just need to stay balanced.
I maybe got a bit too excited there, sorry. Absolutely neutral.
I'm not neutral.
No, okay, fine.
as we stand here
But the
with our
la-
Fettes hat and Watson's hat on.
The last 5 minutes, depending on the score, we probably won't even be talking to each other.
Well, last night when Zach was doing it with Val's daughter was playing, and she hadn't commentate when she was taking penalty strokes.
Well, yeah, well done, Val, because I couldn't have done that. There it. Oh no.
That's good from Ollie Pillinger. Just keep the ball.
Oh well done. I've never seen that. Playing and taking
To be
your
fair,
mask off.
getting into
Told
mask
you,
off under
talented
control,
boy.
that is excellent.
Talented boy.
No, that was a really composed play from Ollie. The temptation there was just to smash the ball up the pitch, and he just actually kept the ball.
I wonder if that was a planned routine or just a misinjection.
Ooh.
We're up, Jamie's up.
Yeah, you can see Watson's that was giving them a real boost, that goal, and you can see kind of slight change in energy as well.
So here, now I'd like to see it cut. Yeah, Jamie Harvey-Clark just too eager to win the ball there. But like I say, yeah, Fettes just kind of slowed the game down. Another good take. Oh, good try.
Yeah,
I like him.
Yeah.
Just hits anything, doesn't he?
that's Jamie.
My kind of striker. If it's there
And
to
I'll
be
tell you
hit,
something,
hit it.
If he connects with it, that is going extremely
Yeah.
hard. Yeah, actually, that was a really good take and a good decision. Kind of, I know he didn't quite get it right, but actually, backspace shot, had it under control. I think that's where the area was good. He's made a good decision. Jamie's made a nice lead.
Yeah, he does. He's
kind of shoulder of the D.
Yeah, he does. He has made good leads and been found well. Was that Ollie Pillinger again throwing it?
Yeah. Yeah, Fettes kind of sitting 3/4, just letting Watson move the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to
always go the Watson's way there. See if Ben McLean put a bit of energy into this.
What's he got in his socks?
Garters? I don't know.
Knee pads?
Yeah, I can't see. Tape.
Tape keeping his... Well, he's not done a very good job taping his socks up.
No.
It's interesting, you don't see boys' teams sitting off, and actually both teams have sat off at times. I don't know whether Fettes are kind of doing it because Watsons have done it, but actually it's been pretty effective.
Yeah.
And credit to Watsons, they know that Fettes have got a massive aerial threat. So actually, if you condense the space, they've made a good decision about those tactics.
It's almost a bit like a game of chess, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think he needs more options here. Ben's a bit isolated with the ball, Ben McLean. I think we probably need to get the forward a little bit closer and the midfielder a little bit closer there. Yeah. So he did well just to recycle the ball.
Yeah, and actually both teams have done well when they've just kind of played the ball in and out and remained patient. Watson's looking a bit more like they've got 4 at the moment.
I mean, the standard of boys hockey, school hockey, has gone up massively.
Hugely. I look at when I kind of started at Fettes kind of 13 years ago or so, and our team's very much made up of rugby players.
Yeah.
And we'd compete because we were physical. I remember Mike Lennon used to get very angry on the sideline.
No way.
But it was very much, it was just athletes playing hockey, but the quality now is
another corner, well won there.
I know that's why you want games like this. You want good neutral umpires that are umpiring at kind of national league level, because I know personally I wouldn't umpire the boys once.
I think I did an under 15 game last year and that was my limit.
I'm not a very good umpire, so I'm
I know.
But you're a good umpire, to be
thanks,
fair.
Becky, that's nice. That's why I can tell them when they're wrong.
Yeah. You can learn
what have we got here?
Sarah, though.
Cody Adams hat-trick. Oh. Phew.
I don't know if Watson's are putting a massive amount of pressure.
No, I mean,
it's almost like there's slight indecision as to who's going to take it.
How can there possibly be an indecision?
Well, to be fair,
I mean,
that's
good
a great tackle from Tom Wolford there.
I mean, have you got a couple of Angus Fletchers or
Angus
Ollie
Fletcher
Pillinger?
and Ollie Pillinger.
Yeah, okay. But I think if you're looking there.
Ooh,
you know,
that's a good ball.
Cody's on one. You know,
Yeah.
he's got 2 goals already. He's had a couple of good, you know, first drag flick he wins
Yeah.
a penalty stroke. Next one he scores from. I mean, if I was Cody, I'd be like, it's
Give me the
coming
ball.
to me, 100%. And I think
But
as a
the
runner,
difference is that you can't drag flick.
no, I just smashed it. But you've just got to run that down. The number
Yeah.
one runner's got to be really brave, and you know, it's almost like a kamikaze run.
Yeah.
Johnny Lambert is unlucky there. Well done to win that back. I love that. Good jump back. Good, Johnny.
Good
that's
composure.
unlucky. Ben, keep that in. No.
Yeah, I think the level of skill now and the pace at which, and I also think it's good. You know, more and more schools are kind of competing, and I think Edinburgh definitely is the kind of dominant compared to maybe the Glasgow schools. Obviously, Strathallan have been up there a lot over the years in finals. But yeah, you know, even just in the small area between kind of Heriots, Edinburgh Academy, Watson's, Stumel, Fettes, it's really competitive.
It is. We're very fortunate. And that's almost leading out onto the club scene as well, you know. If you look, you know, Western Wildcats obviously through in the West are dominant, but other than that, you know, you're looking then at, you know, 4 or 5, you know, top Edinburgh teams.
Yeah, I mean, Hutchie have had a good team over the years. Obviously, Glasgow School of Sport, I remember coming up against them quite a long time ago in semi-finals, and they were always really strong. Boroughmuir and Balerno, they kind of vary, but they've had a couple of really strong years where there are a number of kind of international representatives. Who was the other semi-final? I was trying to work this out.
Stumel against Heriots, is it not?
I don't know if Heriots or... Yeah, that sounds right. We played EA. Who did you play in the last?
Hutchie. No. Strath, I think. I should know that. Look at that. That's one bit of research I didn't do. It's not in my notes.
Normally, if I wasn't on maternity leave, I'd be much more.
Oh, obviously.
That's a good ball. Whoa. Jamie was thinking of the top corner there before he trapped the ball.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think Jamie, you know, he's definitely been the forward that's been found the most. He's got himself into really good positions.
I know. Has
His
he got a club?
No, Jamie's very much a rugby player.
Listen, I could get him in at Wixonians.
No,
I could do with a forward like that.
No, fair to Jamie, he'll be a 3-team first teamer, rugby, hockey and cricket. Over the last 2 years, in fact. So
that's another thing I think is really important, is that, you know, schoolboys and girls don't just play one sport. You know, you play a lot of sports, and I always know that, you know, people like Andy Murray has always talked about that, and it's, you know, especially up, you know, to the age of 16, 17. Obviously, when you get a little bit older, you have to specialise, but I think the more sports you can play, you know, is a great
completely.
attribute.
I'm a massive advocate of playing multi-sports. I think nowadays too many children specialise far too young. Obviously, football's different, but you know, and that's something Fettes is very much. We're a 3-term school in terms of most of these boys will play rugby in the autumn term, hockey in the spring term, cricket in the summer term. Obviously with a big, you know, with crossovers. But I think it brings a lot of different.
Oh, that's
skills.
So unlucky. Yeah.
You know, the coordination you can gain from cricket and the kind of tactical nous, the physicality from rugby, and then the kind of skill-based aspect of hockey. And I think it's good, you know, when you go to university and a lot of these boys will have options. They might decide actually rugby's not for them at uni, but they've played hockey, cricket, tennis, all these football, these sports at school that gives them the opportunity.
100%, yeah. Oh, Harry, I'm
and it's different, you know, obviously a school like Watson's, which is so big, I can imagine that none of these boys will be rugby players. I imagine some will be cricketers.
Johnny Lambert plays rugby. I think he was in the under-16s squad. But other than that, no, I don't think there are.
Any of these cricket boys coming on Barbados? You know, Barbados cricket pilot tour?
Yes, there is.
For all our viewers, Sam's actually off to Barbados on Friday on the Watson's cricket tour. I think as head of girls cricket.
Well, self-proclaimed. There are 6 of them, I think, that are going to be coming on tour with us. So hopefully no injuries.
Oh, you'd be gutted.
Oh, don't
You'd still be
even.
going.
I actually wish I hadn't even said that now.
No, you'd still go.
Yeah, they would.
No, that'd be an amazing experience.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Funnily enough.
Unlike Sam to wangle herself on a wee tour to Barbados.
Yeah, so it's gone a wee bit quieter in the game here, but I think, Watson's had a couple. Fettes have had some good chances there. Watson's have defended well.
Interesting take there.
That was
one-handed.
Yeah.
I always think when you watch boys do things like that, girls just don't really think
Never.
to even do that.
Would never. They'd probably catch it.
Even Cody earlier on doing that little kind of skill through his legs.
Yeah, he's done it again. He just did it again about a minute ago. I know. I love it. Just a bit of flair.
And it is interesting, I've been fortunate enough to coach the boys and girls Fettes first over the last 6-7 years, and it's obviously now you're coaching the Watsonians men. It is a different game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of similarities, but actually you coach, and I'd imagine you're coaching in quite a different way to how you'd coach the girls. But also the tactics is good. You play slightly differently.
Yeah, you do, which I'm learning very quickly. Good chance here.
Nice turn for Freddie.
Oh, it's unlucky.
Just needs to take his time there.
Yeah. It's so tempting, wasn't it, when you hear a couple of your teammates screaming for an early ball. But it just wasn't quite, it wasn't quite in the right position, was it, for him to play that cleanly, play it quickly. Yeah. Watson just need to move the ball a little bit quicker, I think. Good. So just recycle, get set again. But I would like to see them just, play it a little bit quicker.
It's a good interception.
Again, forcing it.
Ooh. You can hear Miss Campbell on the sideline shouting, "Release the ball." Oh, he should maybe not have hit that.
No, 100% hit it. He just didn't catch it. No,
I think maybe a sweep there. Do you not think? Don't know. Too fair.
I know.
You've got to get that on target though.
Yeah, 100%.
That was Felix Usher. That's one of our younger players, fifth form. So he's just him and Louis Bremner here, number 18, have just come into the squad this year.
His eyes must have lit up there.
Yeah. No, he's in a good position to be fair. He's in a good position in the D. He's free.
It was good play. Yeah, 100%. Just needed to relax a little bit with the shot. Good
nice
ball.
pass.
Now we've got to go. Now we've got to commit players, Ooh. Well, one back. But look, there's only one person in the circle.
But that person
for Watson's.
Fettes just got to recognise there that we have far more numbers back. We don't need to throw tackles in and actually just allow the players in the good positions, double team. We just don't want to be giving away cheap corners. Both umpires have given corners numerous times now. There's going to be we don't want any more. We don't want cards.
Yeah, it definitely settled down from the first 5 minutes when we got 2 cards.
Yeah.
There's been nothing really since then.
Yeah, I think it's been
which has been good. It's been about the hockey rather than...
Exactly. Let the hockey do the talking.
Exactly.
I think Watson's definitely looked more dangerous this half.
And there, Ben drew that foul there purely from picking the ball up on the move. If he'd been stationary, he probably would have been dispossessed. So I think it is really important to pick the ball up, change the line, and make it really difficult for the defender.
And you always, say to the boys or the players, learn from what's in front of you. And actually, Watson's smart. They should realise that Fettes are at times kind of a little bit physical. So actually, can you draw a foul in like he's just done there? And that was, smart play. And Fettes in the same way have to recognise if they're going to do that, we just maybe take a step back and channel slightly more.
This is the time I always kind of have this same, when you're in a tricky position like that and you can't quite get past, is to chuck the ball in the mixer.
Yep.
Just have that lifted pass, fire it into the circle and see what you get. And there's a chance.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a great save from Archie Fletcher there, but that's exactly what we just said. Ultimately, as a defender, you've got to absolutely nail the pickup. Yeah. Whereas a forward, all you've got to do is get something on the ball.
Yeah. And there, Fraser Tulloch was in a good position. What I would say was just slightly too close to the goalkeeper, which made it easier.
In credit to Archie there, he hasn't had to do a massive amount yet, so actually he got himself down quickly there.
Go on, Owen. There's a chance if he can find it. Surely. Zach, lift the ball. Easy from here,
Easy
isn't
from
it?
here.
Easy from here. You know,
But
two
again, that was
players.
good from Archie. But yeah, he'd kind of almost taken a step back and flicked it over.
Even or
Archie
even
made a good
play it
decision,
square,
yeah.
and you've got a
Well, so there's
teammate.
actually 2 free players there. Fettes
Yeah.
has got to be careful. They need to stay really switched on. Ultimately, we're a goal up. You see exactly what Cody's looking for there.
Yeah, but then that's just impatience,
Yeah.
isn't it?
You know, there was a player down the line. Did he need to?
Oh no.
Quite lucky there.
Yeah, I would say. No. I mean, third part, like, and
Yeah.
you know, he was kind of what's the word?
It's almost like he obstructed his own player. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure if
obstruction. That
that's-
was it. I know. That's disappointing. The Dan will be disappointed with that. I can. Oh no, it's Sean walking up and down the sideline. He's taking himself away. Sean Hadfield taking himself away from the bench.
Who's the main? Dan's the main coach.
Dan Kotas is the head coach, yeah. And Sean takes the 15s, but assists Dan. Oh, good
it's a
save off
great
the line
save.
and away. Oh,
That's a good
like-
save, and
yeah.
actually it was a miss. It wasn't kind of trapped dead, but actually still managed to get
Yeah,
something
yeah.
on target, but probably not quite the pace that he would have
Yeah.
normally got.
And that's really good from Alex Turner, because I think it was him that was unfortunate enough to the ball to hit his foot to give away the penalty stroke before. So that was really good composure there from him. You know, and this is a time now I think Watsons need to really, you know, someone's got to take responsibility, say, give me the ball, let's go.
Yeah.
You know, you know, I'm not sure how long's left in the game.
By the slightly stressed nature of the Watsons coaches, I don't think there's masses of time.
No.
And yeah, this is where, you know, Watsons are going to have to take their chances and go forward, but Fettes, and this is where Fettes don't want to stick tackles in. They just need to try and get the ball under control. It's a good take from Jamie Bruce. I mean, it's a great ball if someone's there,
Yeah.
but again, do we need to throw that ball away?
No.
You can see Cody's having a word with him
Yeah.
there. Just
That's, yeah, and is that inexperience a little bit, you know, decision making.
because now
Just
we've
hold
suddenly
the
gone
ball
from
up.
being in quite a good
Exactly.
attacking position. Oh, that's well won back.
That's
Good strength
yeah, I
there.
mean, that wasn't a good
Oh.
decision to. That's very lucky. I think Watson's
If he gets a card here, that's quite unlucky, because actually I think he genuinely thought that was
Yeah.
his ball.
yeah.
That's interesting. Obviously, Watson's are now a player up with not too long left, so Fettes need to be really disciplined here. Drop players back. Keep the 2 forwards need to stay connected.
Do you pull your keeper and have 2 extra outfield?
Have they practiced that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm always a bit nervous when that happens. I'm like, oh, I don't know how I'd feel if we did that.
It's interesting with that, playing against someone like Fettes, where we have the aerial threat.
Yeah.
Because actually, you know, if Ollie gets hold of the ball and chucks the ball for 70 yards, all you need is one player standing there.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I think if it goes, you know, if we're minutes away, maybe, but actually when you've already got the player up, do you need to go?
No. It's how they do it. I mean, I would go, if I'm a player up, I'd maybe go man to man.
Yeah.
And then they've got absolutely no option and be really, really tight man to man. But
I mean,
think
they're
Watson's are
definitely
doing
pressing
that.
high.
They
Angus
are.
has done Angus has done really well there.
Good take from
Jamie
Alex.
just standing a little bit too far behind him
Now
there.
they've got to go. Now it's got to go with a bit, you know, get control. But again, a pass to the reverse stick. I wouldn't thank you for that. Ollie Patterson's done really, really well there. Just recycle it and again get the ball moving quick. That's good ball from Ben McLean. And much better
Yeah.
from Watson's when they move the ball quickly. And there you go. Do you know, I mean, it's simple, isn't
That's a
it?
yellow card
Hockey
as
can be
well,
so
yeah.
simple when you move the ball quickly. Sometimes I think we overcomplicate it.
Yeah, well played to Watson's there. I think they've done well. They've attacked quickly, drawn a foul, and unfortunately Fettes are now down to 9 players. I don't think Andrew's back on. So
So I wonder what option we have here. We've got Jamie Leonard. Looks like he's going to be at the top. Ollie Patterson, I think, looking like no, he's trapped. So we've got Hamish Grimes and Jamie Leonard Jamie taking a few deep breaths. I wonder if that's him composing himself.
Oh, I thought that was going in. Hard to beat.
Yeah, so did I.
You got to get it on target there.
100%. And I always think when it goes down that side, should he be on the second castle? I don't know. I'm not a drag flicker, Becky.
No, neither am I. Well, I was for one game. But.
A league winner, I think.
Well, very true, yeah. Didn't want to mention it, but... That was interesting from Fettes there. We decided to kind of 2 men down, play around with it at the back. If I would have probably just got the ball away there. But to be fair, they've won it and kept it going.
Really
We just need to slow the ball down. That was a Watson's player knocking the ball away.
Yeah, Chris Cato, unfortunately.
Interesting that he's only given a green, but maybe at this stage, when there's been 2 yellows. That is a good ball. Oh.
God, I'd have been afraid if he'd picked that up.
Now, interesting, Fettes are pressing quite high. We're back to 10 players.
Now, 2v1 this side. It's got to go. Yeah. They've got to execute that. Now they've got to step up here.
Really good games. That ends 2-1 to Fettes, but massive credit to Watson's there. I thought they played some excellent hockey and a real end-to-end game. Obviously delighted that Fettes have...
Congratulations, Becky. I'm thrilled for you. But, both teams did have chances. Arguably, Watson did a couple of, really good gilt-edged chances that you will be disappointed they didn't take. I think first half Fettes were definitely the better team. And it was a good game. It's probably a pity that this was the semi-final, to be honest.
Agreed. No, it's a really good, and I think Watson's probably had actually the kind of clearer cut chances there. That kind of 2v1 against the keeper, a couple of corners towards the end there. But some good hockey, some pretty tactical play as well. I thought Watson's did well to kind of draw Fettes out into errors, but some great hockey from Fettes. I think Fettes were the real dominant team in the first half and took the chances when we had them. I think converted 2 out of 3 corners in that first half, and ultimately that often comes down to that.
Absolutely, it's such a threat when you've got a good goal scorer drag flicker like you do with Cody Adams, and you've got a couple of excellent individual players in that team. So good luck for the final. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure, Samantha.
Thank you, Rebecca.